quantitative trading background token fund. I am also your host for today. So first of all, thank you very much, SecondLive team, opportunity and the venue to join into the Metaverse. And a big thanks to Collectible and Hydro for our event today. Sponsors like the token from Collectible and also the NFT from Hydroverse. So we'll record and collect all the wallet address from the backstage. And also I need you guys to speak up. I need you guys to type in the SecondLive on the speak box and before you raise your hand, okay? So in my understanding, on one hand, the metaverse has its own. If the me in the virtual world go offline and my life in the metaverse will continue. So when I go on, consistent with the real world. And on the other hand, metaverse has its own tokenomics, has a unique economic model and corresponding lifestyle. So player can earn money through live in private asset. And of course, blockchain is a fundamental technology in the metaverse. And the exchange and private property need to be contained in the blockchain. And the second we get a lot is that how would metaverse affect people's life and how long do you think embrace metaverse and what are you concerned about? So as I mentioned earlier, the metaverse is supplement to real life and it is also a thing where users with hello. Hi. So sorry for that. Can everybody hear me now? Okay, so sorry about that. So I will keep going and keep sharing about my vision. So in the future, in the metaverse world, and where player will create various content and product, generate values. So in the longer term, the metaverse will become a more popular existence and will be so not just the toy for people that at forefront like us of the science and technology. Personally, I think it might take about like 5 years for the metaverse to go widespread and of daily life for most of the people. So for now, it is still in the fancy stage of developing. And when we have more like the imagination for the future, and so there's and the question number 3 is, what's the future of the metaverse? So metaverse or many metaverse existing at the same time. So I think there will be like different quite a long time. So like one of our sponsor, Hydroverse, and they are actually a platform. So just like there are multi-public chains existing now, and also for the virtual world, different cities, so different metaverse need to be able to communicate with each other, enter and access different metaverse with one virtual identity. So it is somewhat similar with the current cross-chain asset. Cross-chain was the asset, so that will be the most ideal situation. In addition to these popular questions, we would also like to invite our two sponsors to share their view on the metaverse and also the role they play in the metaverse. So we will start with Julian, the Vice Chairman. Hi, Julian. Could you please raise your hand? Here. Just a sec. I don't see you here. Oh, okay. Hi, Julian.
Hi, Sophie. Can you hear me loud and clear?
And
hello.
Hi, Sophie. Hi, Blash.
Hi.
Hello, everyone. Hello, Sophie. How should we? Oh dear. Sophie can't hear me? Should I just kick off,
yes,
or should we just? Oh, okay.
Just keep going.
Okay, sure.
Yeah, just take off.
So, so as Sophie introduced me, I'm Julian. I'm the Vice Chair of Connectable Sports. It's a really and thank you very much, SecondLive, for this invitation. To be honest, this is the very first time a conference in a virtual environment. I think it's really amazing, fantastic catch on. Now, just coming back to the question, to be honest, we have across many different versions and definitions of the metaverse, and the narrowest across so far is basically a virtual environment that is actually built on Web 3.0. Who have this definition are obviously the purists. They want a fully decentralized virtual environment. And to be honest, it's very difficult for us to really completely exclude. In my favorite movie, The Matrix, where you get the maximum physical experience in the virtual, have computers maintaining a platform and a system for a virtual environment to. At Collectibles, as a group, we actually use a more holistic definition. We see the metaverse as a interaction and an interoperation between so in our minds, there's the real and the virtual world. obviously. There are tangible, and there is Web 2.0 versus Web 3.0. And we believe that the metaverse is actually all of these three concepts mixed up together, and that's how the metaverse is being. And that's what we believe in, and that's probably one of the most holistic views that I've come across myself. And because, to be honest, we think that we are actually already living in a metaverse, so we don't have to wait 5 years, 10. The only question is, as we live in this metaverse, does the virtual environment become and more pervasive? Do intangible assets become more valuable than and this is the kind of conversations that I have on a regular basis with a lot of industry players, with a lot of partners who are very interested in this space. And so why do and why is collectibles really facilitating this interaction and this interoperation concepts? So if you think about it, number one, collectibles is really a technology collectibles industry. What we do is that we, using NFT technology, the DOT, which is the digital ownership token, and this is really proprietary to what we're doing, DOT compared to the NFT. Basically, in every DOT, we ensure two things. One, that there are actually legally binding ownership documentation that is embedded in the metadata. When you buy a DOT, you actually have an ownership title which you can actually go to the courts to get enforcement, so that we ensure that you actually own something. We do is that we make sure that all of the metadata in our DOT is actually on the blockchain, on a decentralized platform, which is basically Web 3.0. So immediately you can see a lot of all these different concepts when we actually operate as a company or as a group on real assets and also on virtual assets. We can do DOT on tangible assets, and our DOTs use both technologies in the Web 2.0 as well. And I think that's how we believe that the metaverse should be described, and how we think that we should actually. And to be honest, in our recent cooperation with Chris Webber, for example, Chris Webber is now the president. We are trying to do a DOT of a digital twin of a basketball with the autographs of all his favorite players. And we're trying to do a DOT of that, a digital twin, so that someone else out there could own an identical digital twin of that basketball virtual environment. And that's what we're all about. So I hope this was an interesting perspective of what the quite different from what everyone else is proposing, but I'm actually happy and open to that anyone may have, and that's all I have to say. Thank you, Sophie, for the opportunity. Thank you.
Wonderful speech. And Hydroverse, are you there?
Hello, Sophie.
Hey.
Hi.
Hello, you from what?
My name is Awan.
Awan? Hi, Awan.
Hi.
Hi, could you introduce yourself? Are you from Collectible or Hi, Awan. Are you from Collectible or Hydroverse?
Sophie.
Collectible? Oh, okay. Do you want to share some of your prescription of?
In my opinion, Metaverse is a set of virtual space where a person can with other internet user who are not in the same physical space at that person. will adapt to the metaverse in the next 5 years or so?
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But thank you, Awan. Thank you for your sharing.
Thank you, Sophie.
Thank you, Julian. Thank you, Awan. Hi, Hydroverse. Can you raise up your hand? And
Is it? Just really. I don't think it's your problem. I think it's really the
Got sound? Huh? Hear me talk? The miss is repeating. Hear me talk?
Can you speak up? You can speak.
Yeah. Hi.
Okay. Oh my God, guys, so sorry about the mistake. Okay, I am so sorry about that. Okay, fine. So, Hyderverse, can you guys introduce your project and what role you guys play? Thank you.
Hello everyone here, and this is Marjorie from Hyderverse. Thank you for attending the. We have Hyderverse is a metaverse play to earn dragon racing game. We have some digging planning to apply the technology in Q4 this year, and I'm so honored to be here and share our view about the metaverse. So, the way people from case to case, in the simplest terms, I think is a shared virtual plate or a speck of light in one place. The metaverse has received increased attention in industry. However, talking about the metaverse feels a lot like talking about teens or 18s. 80s. Everyone was talking about it, but few knew what is really work. Looking back, it didn't turn out exactly as some people imagined, but there's a lot of controversial viewpoints on how metaverse affects people's life. Some said that the metaverse is just basically a second life, an empty shell that doesn't accomplish your town. The problem is never the tool, it's never the metaverse thing, but it is the way. Personally, I think one could simply think out of the box and let their imagination wide. Potential for the metaverse to impact a range of use cases. People may engage virtual spaces to perform regular day-to-day functions such as immersive learning, a social gathering or events through metaverse like we did in the SecondLive now. During the COVID to interact with other humans was through the internet, despite it not being the most interactive experience. Things are different in the metaverse with social interaction and events being way allow users to experience a personal connection with their friends and loved ones, meeting parties organized in the metaverse, like I'm waving hi to you all right now. Can you see it? So the metaverse can be a new business opportunities rather than just viewing everything through a tiny screen. Metaverse offer a completely immersive way for promoting and consuming products and services. This means you can see the product, hold it, even feel it using haptic technology. This benefit both the consumer and business, as both parties will receive a better user experience. So, about the future of metaverse, the future where our daily routine isn't far. It's no longer a science fiction concept. Looking at the scenarios, the activities that used to take place in real world have eventually taken place in amount. Ultimately, the metaverse still has a long way to go before it's fully optimized. That many of the advantages will develop into something even greater than we can fathom today. The disadvantages are still a concern with many people, but many of the potential from the development of the metaverse may diminish over time as this becomes fully optimized. Decision is always in the hands of the people, not the technology. I mean, if you don't find value offer, don't use it. The power is in your hand to decide if you want to use metaverse and how you choose it. is going to be applied in Metaverse, player can experience the feeling of reality perspective of their own dragon. Put on the glasses for a better experience and see come all the opponents in the game. I think it could be a great future for and not only game, every field should apply metaverse like we all did. So thank you for listening to our point of view and thank you for waiting for technology issue.
Thank you, Margaret. Thank you for your. Thank you, guys. So now, like the second part is probably the most exciting part of today, or sing to get your reward. So this section will last about like 20 minutes. So and all the to share your thoughts on the metaverse or sing a song just to get the reward from collectible and the NFT from Hydro. Participating audience will receive the rewards from the sponsors. Okay, so now I'm gonna pick Dan 7. Hi, Sam Dan 7.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. But thank you for participating. And can you do a simple introduction of yourself?
Hello, I'm Sam Dan.
Hi,
Very
Sam Dan.
exciting with this Emma and really interesting with, and I hope that Second Life will bring that. And I see that we can hear and listen, interact with everyone. And thank you for the opportunity just to say hi.
And could you share more of your prescription of the metaverse? So
Well,
what do you, or like, what are you saying you're gonna be like in the metaverse, something like that?
Well, I see that right now that the need of metaverse, I mean, the social media using not just only typing and reading and input something, we can interact just like and like able to meet each other and like this. And I really enjoy it because this is what we need right now. I mean, more interaction far away, but we can still in touch each other and see. But I hope that metaverse not only with the avatar have a like a personalized like what I say, yeah, like it show who we are. I hope that.
Right. Thank you for your sharing, and we will collect your wallet address from the backstage and reward in 2 days. Thank you.
Thank you.
Can you mute yourself, please? So I'm gonna pick 203 20598. Hello, 2059.